I think that also translates into the way that we do our design work and should do our design work. A lot of our roadblocks are when we get in our own way, right? So the concept of like intuitive design is like being able to unblock yourself as a designer, especially somebody who works on their own now, being able to like unblock yourself and allow yourself to have that creative flow and just allow life to kind of take the wheel and trust that it's going to be fine, it's going to be okay, and we're going
Yes.
to figure it out. Like some of it's strategy, but some of it's also just like, no, this feels right, like this makes sense for what we're doing, for the brand that we're building, for the illustration
Okay,
project we're working
beautiful.
on. Yeah, yeah.
Amazing. I don't think I've heard someone say the words intuitive design. I love this. Can we unpack this more? As a designer, how do you unblock yourself? How do you find the flow?
I think a lot of it starts with mood boarding. So I can't quite put my finger on the feeling of intuitive design,
Okay.
or I guess I can't quite put words on what I think intuitive design is, but I'm just starting to explore this concept
Okay.
with the idea of one of my really good friends, Brianne Burnell. She's this incredible artist and she is so unbelievably talented. I love watching her work. And she does a lot of her work is based on what's called mark making. And
Oh.
I just took a workshop with her like a few weeks ago, and it was so eye-opening and wonderful. And it's all experimental and incredible. And it gave me, it reminded me and gave me the same feeling I get when I'm working on a design project.
Oh.
And basically, you are, as an artist, to get into your flow. And what I hear a lot of artists experience is that they get into like an intuitive space. They
Mhm.
trust their body to basically like act as um
A conduit,
a
maybe?
conduit. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say a
Okay.
conduit.
Uh-huh.
They use their body as a conduit to like bring out their expression. And I'm also a big believer in things like Reiki and all sorts of stuff. So
Yes.
it's like
Beautiful.
bringing all of the energy through our body, however it may enter and however it may exit. But it literally just clicked in my brain like maybe a couple, like last week. I was thinking about this, of especially when I was thinking about the concept of artist and designer, or our artist
Hmm.
designer, designer artist, thinking about
Hmm.
those concepts of what those mean and really why they feel like they relate with one another. Anyways,
How do they relate? How do you think that they relate? In this way? Is there more to it?
yes, yeah. I was just gonna say,
Hmm.
I feel like the way that they relate is a lot of artists are intuitive. They go through the process of like figuring out what the answers are based on a feeling. Some of it is, there is a bit of strategy behind some of it. Like obviously you're gonna have to get materials together, you're gonna have to gather your canvas, or if you're painting on a wall, like there is gonna be some strategy, some structure to it. But ultimately, having the concept of being able to be like free flowing, trying new things, experimenting one way, being like, do I like it? Maybe I pause it and I come back to it later. Or like, okay, maybe I don't touch that again, but I try a few other things. And then eventually you get concepts or you get projects that you would show to a design client. So I feel like I've been looking at designers as this like different thing. Yes, we're creative. Yes, we do all these things, but I actually think we're closer to artists than I really truly have believed. Like
I
we
love that.
we
Yeah, I
we are
agree.
so intuitive. We
Hmm.
build out mood boards, we do the discovery, we have conversations, we create connection, and
Hmm.
really we're just like a conduit for our clients' ideas and being able to give them something that makes sense to them. And
Hmm.
I think it's a lot of the end goal comes from intuition and like the
Yes.
confidence to be like, this is the right answer
Hmm.
because I've explored all these things.